Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. Last time we did our Explore Day, and today we have a rare beast as well as some battle quests. I think we have 2 battle quests, so that can span over both of these rare beast sightings unless we find some paralogs that we could do as well. But I think we're going to get into battles. We could probably get through battles pretty quickly now. 32. Should probably start with the mission then if we're talking about a level 32 quest. So let's go ahead and do a mission. It's only level 23. A soldier has obtained information about the deserters. It seems they are skilled soldiers. You should persuade them to join you. Seems easy enough. Unfortunately, I still got the sneezes today, so for some reason, if I breathe in through my nose, it makes me sneeze like immediately. So, trying to do that as little as possible, because it's starting to get old sneezing all the time. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. I didn't actually know that was the title of this chapter. Okay, let's look at the map first. This is a split map. I don't like this map. So we got a lot of archers that need to die, otherwise Claude is gonna be in for a hard time. This is the boss. He appears to be the only one who has any items. So let's make sure our units are correct, because I see that some units are not. Specifically, why is Annie in here? Should be Shamir. And then Leone. Oh, nope, that one. Leone and Ingrid. I feel like Petra looks really bad now. Not gonna lie. She looked a lot better in her past self. She's already level 33 though. Although all of my attackers are pretty high level, but Shamir's probably the lowest out of all of them. So we'll have Catherine support her. And then let's change the map a little bit. So I mean, the squad over here is going to get to the boss very quickly, and they're probably going to be able to take the boss on by themselves. So this squad, all they have to do is collect the XP on the right side of the map, essentially. There's no magic users anywhere, but there is bows galore on this side. And who's good against the bows? Hilda. So Hilda's going over there. Shamir and Petra. Dorothea can be on this side, because this side has not nearly as many tanks except for just Hilda. This seems like a fine layout. It's gonna be an easy battle, so. So we're looking to get people XP. My character finally has some reason magic, so I can actually train reason. Claude would prefer to try and get some mastery as well. He never did finish Hero, did he? Or maybe he did. We'll have to look real quick. He might have finished it in that last mission before he got auto-changed. Lysithia's been done with Warlock, but I don't know what else to do with her. And Marianne's almost done with Priest as well. Most people are getting pretty close to mastering their class at the moment.
Let's clean up. thinning their numbers. Not what I was hoping for.
That's horrible. She does get boosted stats for picking up a kill though, so.
Shall we? Sorry, but it's you or me.
More fighting.
So I think if we go here, special dance. Do you get that ability immediately or do I have to equip it? I think I'm gonna have to equip it.
Can't afford to slack off.
Yeah, this is a super easy mission. We might be able to get like up till the next battle day today.
What's my strategy?
Point blank range.
Allow me to demonstrate.
It won't be in vain.
I'll do my best.
Ooh, Marion can't get in range of anyone.
My orders?
All right, who's next? Let's make this quick.
Just every single fight is a slaughter fest. Okay, don't want to go there.
You got yourself killed.
Good level up. Oh, he still needs to move. Can you go here? Probably not. There's no one to heal. Oh, forgot Lauren's back here. Well, Hilda's gonna get a whole bunch of class XP without having to do a whole lot. Praxis. Never seen that spell before. Wait, is the win condition rout the entire enemy or just kill the boss? Okay, let's kill everybody, so we got time even if this guy retreats. Petra also needs to finish up Thief, but so maybe we can check if this knowledge gem actually does what I think it does.
Stay down.
Okay, it does give 4. Sweet, so we can master classes very fast. Imagine a knowledge gem on Lysithea. Should be getting 8 XP every battle.
I'm good now.
Maybe we should do that and just have Lysithea start mastering classes super fast.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
I feel like Lawrence is closer. So maybe we let Lawrence take this one. Oh, he can point blank because it's an archer.
quarrel wasn't personal.
And then Hilda will kill the boss.
Sorry, but it's you or me.
Hilda's a little bit behind in level, but
Yep.
she still does a good job tanking, so. Alright, how do we want to do this? I can definitely run up here.
Another victory.
Still have a steel bow. Ooh. Maybe should have done this second. Because this guy might actually hurt. Because then I won't have a healer up. Who can help? If we do that, then Claude is going to be in danger of being shot at. Alright, that maxes out this. Sacred Power. So we need to make sure to check Dorothea's abilities and my character.
So close.
Wow, he actually missed that? That sucks. For him. Not really for me.
But I must.
Ashes and Dust seems really good. Because it's just like the same one that he's been using, only a really high level one. So it probably does like massive damage. So my character's done. Claude's not even close because he's on a new class.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I won, didn't I?
Hey, look at you.
Alright, Leone, catch him.
Make a difference.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
I mean, she has 29 speed already. Ingrid is fast, holy crap. There's not much we can do. Have Hilda pick this up. But other than that, just have Dorothea dance so she gets XP. But Leonie's gonna finish this fight, so it's whatever.
Nice try.
So give some more XP.
Nice.
Is there anyone Marianne can heal? Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
One more battle for Marianne. She's 2 away from mastering Priest.
Alright, who's next?
Easy peasy. Okay, so my character's abilities and Dorothea. After battle. And so the next thing we're going to do is this rare monster, which might be a little bit difficult, but I'm sure we can handle it. See what kind of rare monster it even is. Maybe we'll get some new cool rusted weapon. make the decision even harder of what we actually forge. Battle in the ruins. Okay, map. A rusted sword will make Mercurius? Interesting. Any other monsters? Nope. Not that I can see. That chest was already open. And that guy just has Boolean. Seems pretty straightforward. Definitely want to get Mercurius. So, not gonna be wanting to mess that one up. Let's go to abilities. My character. What does Sacred Power do? Adjacent allies deal 3 extra damage and take 3 less damage during combat. Seems meh. Like, doesn't really help me battle any better. But I should equip this. We don't really need an axe breaker too badly. And then Dorothea now has special dance. Oh, I didn't realize she has more evasion. Generally, I have her wielding dark magic, though. So this gives dex, speed, and luck whenever we dance. I don't know which one would be better, sword or white magic. I suppose probably white magic, just because it can counterattack it further. Does it matter? Nah, we'll just try and make sure we have a sword equipped more often. And then let's make sure our units are correct. Oh, that's not how you change that. Wait, what? Oh, I'm so stupid. Hold on. Just kept doing everything wrong there. Okay, Shamir gets Catherine. Why do you have a rusted lance? Guess it doesn't matter that much, but... is there anything I can reclass into at the moment? No, I've mastered every class. Claude never did master hero. Or lord. He's quite close, so maybe we can just have him do it this fight.
I've still got some.
Hilda's not done there. She is done, but we need a dancer. She's not quite done, she's 2 battles away. He's a few battles away. Petra we need to work on, and Shamir we need to work on as well. Okay, so I feel like Claude should just go off to the right here, fight all these guys, master his class real fast. Hilda can just run up the middle. What is this thing weak to? Nothing? Okay, fair enough. People who actually still need XP versus people who don't. I guess Dorothea doesn't, but... Oh, Lawrence does, though. How do we want to do this? I don't know which way the monster's gonna go. The monster's on its own side, so it's probably gonna fight these guys. Seems fine to me. Gotta remember that these guys are gonna be a lot tougher than the last ones, but should be doable.
At the ready.
What's my strategy?
We'll just have my character sit behind him and assist.
Shall we?
There's no reason to do that. Just uses ammo on our short axe when we don't have to.
Let's clean up.
Well, that's not so great.
Going for the kill.
Okay, the crit
Feels
changes
good to make
things
our calls.
significantly.
Even I have bad days.
I mean, that's a fantastic level up either way, though.
That was amazing. I will prevail.
Yeah, she needs to use a combat art to reach this far. It's a little bit unfortunate.
My orders?
Why don't you pick up whatever this is?
I'll do my best.
Petra can help out Shamir when she gets attacked here.
Shall we?
You can help out.
Let's make this quick.
More fighting.
Okay.
Level 30.
Maybe it's better this way.
That seems pretty good.
That's enough.
Oh, nice.
Never let your guard down.
Nice work.
They might actually break all of his... Oh no, they're going for the weakened crest.
Missed. Going for the kill.
Oh boy.
Thinning their numbers.
2 more battles and Shamir will be done with Mercenary.
Strength is all for a mercenary. Stay down.
Okay, Shamir only needs 1 more battle. These guys are doing a decent job at taking down this monster. If we don't get over there quickly, they might actually take it down.
Sorry, but I must.
Obviously, I don't want this monster to die without me taking it out. So Shamir can hit it. Lysithea, if she gets danced over, could probably hit it as well. This is rough. This monster is actually just gonna get killed, I think. Because I don't have enough people that can get over there. Can you hit it? No. It's too far to travel. So we might just have to accept that I can't get the plate. I think I'm not gonna be able to get the plate. But hopefully Lysithea can one-shot it. Which I'm fairly confident she can. Wait, what are we doing? Dance, yes, please.
Apologies.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll be able to one-shot it. We just need Shamir to take out one of its HP bars.
I finally mastered it.
And should be an easy kill for Lysithea.
I've got no time for mercy. I will keep making progress.
It's a very good level up. Wow, that just had a steel bow on it. Okay, so we got the sword. They are all going for Lysithea now, though, huh? Could be problematic. I don't have any teleport or anything, I don't think. Let's hope Lysithea lives.
You lost that one. I've got no
Okay,
time
if
for
she
this.
takes one more attack, she's dead. Please miss. Oh my.
Seems
Dang it. Okay, I have a better idea though. We can do this better.
I'm not dying here. Practice. Nice try. Too slow. Pure grit. For Gerald.
I got cocky.
Can we skip this turn? Okay. Like,
That much.
I get it, but we're gonna have to redo this, because we don't have to, but I'm going to, so. Okay, so right here,
Let's make this quick.
Lysithea is instead gonna go here. There we go.
No time to slow down. I will keep making
Okay, so now, who has drawback? Do you have drawback? No. It should be fine even without drawback though.
Shall we? I'll do my best.
So it looks like only Shamir is getting attacked once. These other guys can't actually reach anymore.
What's my strategy?
I'm not dying here.
I got cocky.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now. Practice.
Let's try. The Blade Breaker taught me well.
Going for the kill.
Wow.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
For Gerald.
Leonie's just killing everybody.
Make a difference.
The weak fall, the strong lit. More cards for my.
Alright, well that time we actually did it correctly. Or at least correctly enough. Do you have close counter? You do. Marianne can maybe finish her class right now as well.
I must keep going.
At the ready.
Claude finish this guy.
A fitting outcome. Now my schemes will really pack a punch.
Those don't really seem that useful.
More fighting.
But, oh, nope. I would like you to dance. So Marianne can finish this class.
Goddess, forgive me.
So I think this might be the first monster where we didn't actually break all its plates.
I want to.
Mostly because the NPCs were just killing it too quickly. I'm pretty sure they were gonna kill it next turn. We could have tested that theory, I suppose, but I didn't really see a reason to.
Not for myself.
For everyone.
Nicely done. She's got a little while till she masters that class, but... What should I work on, bow or sword? Probably some more bow. I suppose also Lawrence and Hilda could use a little bit. Mostly Lawrence, huh? Lawrence is still only a dark mage, right? Yeah, he needs to work on this. He needs to become a dark bishop as soon as possible.
Thought you could best me?
$11,000? Holy potatoes. So we got a lot of people that we got to class change real quick. Got some inventories that we need to fix. Might want to do some certifications for people. Because, like, my character doesn't really have a class to work on at the moment. I could become a sword master for now if I wanted to. But then I couldn't do magic, which might be bad because I need to train reason. Alright, group tasks staying the same. Instruct. So Marianne does need riding. No one else really has a whole lot of motivation. So we might as well get rid of Raphael's motivation bar. So he's training axe and brawling, so we'll just train his axe to try and keep it up with his brawling.
You really?
Alright. Get rid of Claude's remaining motivation by probably training flying. Oh boy.
What? Sorry. I'll take this seriously next time. Let's do this again.
Can we get a perfect as well? No. Alright, Marianne's gonna work on riding. Oh, come on.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll have to do better.
Okay, Dorothea doesn't really need any skills. Petra doesn't really need any skills. Who does need skills? Not really anyone? Well, at least not anyone that has motivation. Lysithea, we could work on her faith for now and make her into a Grimoire. Are we gonna make Lysithea a mercenary temporarily? That might be good because she could blow through mercenary with a knowledge gem. So let's get her faith up so she can at least work towards
It was quite a chat.
a Grimoire. But then we'll probably make her into a mercenary. At least while we have like some easy missions and stuff. Or not a Grimoire, a mercenary. Catherine, do I even need to train anything for you? I guess axe?
Thank
And other than that, there's not really like anyone, so it might as well be either Dorothea or Petra. So Petra, axe and bow is what you're working on. Let's get you axe. Alright, and we are done with that.
Professor,
While I find healing to be important and necessary, there are times when I feel it is insufficient. To be truly useful, I would like to improve at offensive magic as well, so my training can involve a balance of reason and fate. I mean, that's fine. The thing I don't get is it's not like faith magic is only healing. It also has offensive spells, so I feel like only doing faith is not a bad thing. Manuela would like to speak to you. Sure, why not? We should have Cyril coming up at some point too.
Professor, a pleasure to see you.
never been very good at praying. I was here to confess my foolishness. While I'm at it, may I confess something to you too? I realize what a burden I've been. On you, I mean. After every breakup, I neglect my work, and I know how that affects you. I'm completely worthless as a woman. Can you imagine how that feels? Oh, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. I just know it. You think so too, don't you?
Let's just go with no.
Really? So maybe there's still hope for me. Who am I kidding? I've known for years how hopeless I am. What's wrong with me? It's not my looks. I'm still gorgeous. Or am I? Be honest, do I look old? No, not possible. I'm the songstress who swept the Empire off its feet. Men professed their love for me hourly. It can't be my looks.
I'm gonna say she looks just fine.
You're right. Although, just fine is a bit... Well, it's better to be attractive than just fine. Oh no. If the problem isn't my looks, and they are not the problem, then it must be... what? My personality? I know you're trying to find a way to say it gently, but you think there's a problem, don't you? I suppose I can be a bit unkempt. I do have a short temper, and I may be a little lazy, sometimes. But I've always heard fellas, you know, like a woman with a few flaws. Seems to me there are plenty of flawed girls who have landed themselves a good man. So maybe my trouble is I'm not imperfect enough.
Oh boy.
Do you think I could use a few more flaws?
No. Absolutely not.
Why? Do you think I'm flawed enough already?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sure.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean, no more trash, nowhere, no how.
The rest of that song didn't really work out, but okay.
Darn, there's trash over there. Hey, Professor! The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Seros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean.
Did you notice the giant pile of rocks behind you?
The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines. Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. Don't you feel the same? Since Lady Rhea really took a liking to you and all. Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Remire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her. Hang on. You trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better. Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
Well then. Cyril's a weird guy. But I suppose he didn't really have much of a childhood, huh?
Here's the result.
Come on. How are we supposed to get rich quick if you guys keep getting goods? I demand perfects.
This is working out.
Let's put it to the test.
Lance jab.
I'm finally grasping this.
I understand more every day.
Fortify. Is that like a spell that increases defense? We haven't gotten any buff spells. We've seen rally, but no buff spells.
Thank you so much.
Hey. So let's check out what this fortify spell is, as well as clean out people's inventories. You don't really need a steel bow. And you don't need either of these. Definitely want that sword. I feel like that sword would be cool. Oh, do you finally have a high enough level to wield this spear? Yeah, now we can try and figure out if the... What's its special effect? It's... Restores HP every turn? Oh, effect increased with crest, so it should work without the crest. Anyone else have any garbage? So I did say that we would probably steal the knowledge gem from Shamir now. At least until she unlocks Warrior. But it is making her gain axe knowledge faster. But I think we should use it for mastering classes. It's probably our best bet. So you could go back to being a Wyvern Master.
My secret is hard.
How close are you? 14 XP. So Lysithia should go get a new class. Marianne, I don't know if she can get to her next class quite yet. Hilda's almost done with Fortress Knight. Leonie, not that close. She'll be there for a little while still. Petra, we need you to finish Thief so you can go be an assassin again. So let's check our certifications then. So my character needs a new class. Could become a sword master. Like obviously you're probably supposed to be Enlightened One, but we won't be able to cast magic if we do that though. What are our odds of becoming a or a mortal savant? 31%. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. Also, how many master seals do we even have? Oh, we have 6. Okay. So, what about becoming a priest or a bishop? No, I don't have very much faith. So I should probably just become a sword master then. Because Enlightened One just gives me like terrain resistance, and that's about it. While Sword Master gives me sword crit instead, which isn't exactly the greatest. But let's do Sword Master. And then I'll just have to train reason with faculty training. Focus on only reason. Because, like, what's my reason at? It is at a D+, not very high at all. And I need, like, a B, what did it say? B+, probably? Where was it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I need a B+. So I need 2 whole grades higher. Which is gonna be tough. Claude is working on his Wyvern Masterclass, so that's all good. I don't think he needs to do anything else because I think his classes are laid out from now. Might be cool to make him an assassin for the ability that you get, but that's whatever. Lawrence, after he finishes that, he could become a Dark Bishop, but even that, he needs higher reason first, so. Lysithea, we're gonna make a mercenary for a little while. Could she pass the Gremory exam? She has a 66% chance, so that's not completely unheard of. I do feel like the Warlock looks special. You can tell everyone has like a class where they look like it's their class. And I feel like that's the Warlock for Lysithea. So she's probably supposed to be a Warlock in the end. Because like a lot of them look the same for each character, except they have one class that looks special. I was trying to find them on people, but they're not that easy to find a lot of the time. Like, what would Lawrence be? Lawrence... Not a hero. Not that. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe it's a paladin. Yeah, I think it's paladin because he has his regular armor. So I think he's supposed to be a paladin. But that doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna stick to any of those. Let us make Lysithea a mercenary. And I don't know how she's gonna get through the class. Like, I say that she'll get through it quickly if we give her the knowledge gem. But it's gonna be tough because she actually has to take fights. What stats does she currently have like this? She has such low strength. Like if we had had the skill from Mercenary in that last fight where Lysithea died, I don't think she would have died. Which is why I want this skill. Because it would have made her attack first after she was below half HP. And she was just killing people in one shot, so. What was I gonna do? Change the knowledge gem over to her. Whose knowledge gem are we taking? Probably Shamir's for now. Where's Lysithea? Am I blind? There she is. Okay, where's that knowledge gem? Right here. So equip that. She might want another sword as well. Because her best usage of swords is... Maybe the Levin sword will work well with her. But her best usage of swords tends to be using that combat art that she has. That changes her sword to magic damage. And it can one-shot people. The problem is it uses 4 durability every time instead of 1 durability like most sword users are using. So it could definitely work. But she also can't counterattack like that. So I don't know if it's very viable. Marianne, how close are you to Holy Knight? You just need A in riding. I don't want to waste any master seals because right now the shop says it's limited 5, which means they don't replenish. So I think we should probably wait on that one. But could Marianne become a different class in the meantime? She could become like a cavalry unit. Cavalry units can't cast magic. So that would mean we don't have a healer. Which would probably be bad. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna look what Fortitude does. I was thinking about other healers that we could use, and then I was like, Flame, no, it's Fortitude is not. It's an ability. No, it's a magic. Where is it? Show me your magics. What does this do? Heals all allies within a range based on magic. Magic divided by 4. So she currently has 26. So that would be 6. So a range of 6 around her heals all allies? That seems pretty good. She, however, doesn't have physique, which Marianne has, which lets her heal people from so far away. Which I think is why Marianne's such a good healer right now. Mercedes does have physique. So maybe we could sub in Mercedes for a little while Marianne... Nah, it seems kind of dumb. We should just wait, because Marianne's eventually going to get it from just learning. So let's continue to finish up our classes here. So Marianne can't really do anything at the moment, unfortunately. Hilda is fine where she's at. Leonie... How close are you on these two? I know they both need 1. 36 XP in flying. And you already have the lance. So you're pretty much there. You'll get there the next instruction. Petra, I really want to become an assassin again. As soon as possible, but first she's got to finish up Thief so she gets the steal skill. Mercedes, doesn't really matter. Ingrid, she should become a Wyvern rider or whatever soon, but at the moment she can't really do much. Oh, we need to make sure we change Shamir. She just finished her class. Is there anyone else who just finished their class that just needs to get changed? Marianne kind of, but we just talked about that. Dorothea, I think, needs to stay on Dancer. It's too valuable. If we could have a substitute Dancer, then maybe, but it's not a possibility. So, Shamir's gonna go back to Sniper, but...
Better learn this quickly.
I would like Shamir to become an assassin. What do you need? You need B and sword. So we need to train your sword. Because the skill for mastering assassin seems like it could be useful on a sniper. So, let me make sure we update those goals. I guess we can keep her on axe for now. I would like her to train her bow more, but she'll get there. Anyone else doing something that they don't need to be doing? I could also work towards my character being an assassin, but it's whatever. I guess we'll just do explore day, make sure we get as much reason as possible for my character. Oh, there's someone who wants to talk.
Professor.
Hey, what's up?
Great timing, Professor. I was just going to come find you. Are you busy? I have a question about formations. I don't understand them at all.
Well, that's not really a question, Raphael.
Are the speed of battle and the terrain connected somehow? There's too much to memorize.
It's not about memorizing it, it's about learning it. You don't have to remember. That too.
I don't? Then what do I have to know? I think I understand the basics. To start, you just... Ah, okay. I think I've got it. Thanks for the help, Professor. Brains and brawn. You've really got it all. With your help, I should have no trouble becoming a proper knight.
Yeah, why do you want to be a knight?
Didn't I tell you?
No.
My parents were merchants of the Alliance. They died in an accident.
Yes, I knew these
That's
things.
why it's up to me to look after my little sis. I'm not great with bookkeeping, so I don't think I'd make a good merchant. I talked to Grandpa, and he suggested I become a knight. So I sold all our valuables and used the money to pay my way into the academy.
Oh, I don't know if that was the greatest
My
plan.
sis won't survive if I get kicked out, so I can't give up now.
But I mean, like, the academy's over. You understand this, right?
I might have tried being a mercenary if I didn't have my little sis to look after. I probably shouldn't say this, but being a mercenary does sound like an easier life. Mercenaries have no responsibilities, and no one else to worry about.
Yeah, just ask Gerald.
But someone's got to take care of my little sis, so that's out of the question. Serving as a knight in a noble house is more secure, and you don't have to worry about dying unless there's a war. My sis has been through so much. I don't want her to have to worry about me. Hey, do you have any siblings, Professor?
Not that I know of.
Then you probably think I'm missing out on my freedom, having to support her, huh? But working hard for my sister isn't too bad. Call it a burden, call it a challenge. If it makes my sister happy, I'm happy too. You've got my sympathy. Really. Not having any siblings, I mean. Anyway, that's why I've got to become a proper knight.
Fair enough. Alright, so we shouldn't actually have people to talk to. But we do have, like, this event right here. And we should make sure we do all our normal stuff, like go to the greenhouse, all that jazz. Who is this? Claude. Sure, why not?
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
Yeah, I could ask you the same question.
My brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true. I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach, will you talk with me a while? I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan. Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition?
What exactly did he say? Bring a new set of value. Okay, after all, I'd expand. Interesting.
Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything. I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
We have A support? Crazy. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need reason training. Oh, and gardening. Start with gardening. What is this? It's a flower? Okay, what are we planting this time? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Give me some fruit, some Eastern. Wait, we did Eastern last time. Let's do, where's Western? Get some Western and double Southern. It's not great so far. Well, it's okay, I suppose. Alright. So, reason training. Dorothea can do reason training.
Professor, it's incredible.
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again. I apologize. Lawrence can do reason training.
Professor, I have written to my father to signal my...
Nice. Ingrid, I don't think can do reason training. Neither of those two can. Annette probably can. There she is.
Members, they say I have it. Where could he?
Dang it. I need better than good. I think I just unlocked something with someone. Can't remember if Flane can do reason training or not. Dang it. Okay, let's go do whatever this is. Then we'll see. I think Mercedes can do reason training. How much do we have anyways? We have 5. Let's go talk to this person, then we can do the advice box, all that jazz.
Professor.
Yeah, sure.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Should I be worried?
Good. Please accept my most sincere apology for any discomfort I may have caused you. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct. Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Who's that?
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame. I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Still thinks just as highly of himself. Well, that's interesting. Lawrence seemed like one of those characters that I didn't really like that much at the beginning, but he seems okay now.
It's been fit to think. Maybe I should.
You don't do reason though, right? Yeah, I don't get it. Why don't you do reason? Like literally the first thing you wanted to do was become a mortal savant. I want to be helpful, but I lack the self-confidence to do so. It is okay for someone like me to be here, or should I leave? Alright, Mercedes. Give me some reason training. No, I need better than good.
There's still more.
I learned bologna. Bologna sandwich. That's my new magic spell.
Hello there.
Dear God, even with the church and the goddess, I hope the church...
You teach riding, but you're not very good at riding, huh? How interesting. I guess you like animals, so that's all it takes to teach riding.
Need something.
We do not have a lot of point things. So we're doing this one next. We need 1,000 points, but even another Divine Pulse doesn't really help me in any way. I don't care about that. Really what I'd be looking for is probably the axe skills +2. How much did he say you need for that? Need 2,000 renown. Okay. So where else can we go? Who's in here? Leone? There's no way you know reason. Should check Flane if I could get to the reception hall.
Teach.
What do you want, Claude?
Hey there, thanks. It's now.
What do you teach anyways? Alright, fair enough. Nothing that I need, but fair enough.
Yes.
No matter anything you.
Dang it, Flame. Okay, Lysithia can definitely give me some reason, though. Whoop.
I've grown weary, but now I can find.
I need more than goods. Also, the shadows in this room always throw me off. I always think it's like a blood stain. Oh, that's not the right way. There's no way Cyril has any reason. Hahnemann probably has reason, though.
I am perhaps.
Yeah. Manuela, do you have any reason? How many points do I have? I have 2. Probably shouldn't use anymore. Is there anyone else who has reason? Like Sedith. Do you have reason? No. There's no one else up here. Oh, hey, he counts as part of that side now. That makes sense. But let's go cook, I suppose. We'll eat food, then we'll cook some food. Well, there's no point to cook more food, is there? Because we already cooked this month once, and the buff lasts for the entire month. Who needs motivation? Mercedes needs motivation. Still wish I knew what happened to Ash. Hopefully he comes back at some point. Who else needs motivation? I guess Marianne, because she needs lots of riding. Hilda does too, but Marianne's already mastered her class, so it's more urgent.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor? I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
See, like, these two don't really interact with each other, but sometimes you'll have ones that do interact with each other. Alright. Any other training we can get then? Maybe get some bow training. Get up Claude's support while getting some bow training.
Hey there, thanks to a little. It's like. And now, you should go.
For if I ever want to become an assassin.
There's still more.
Alright. Looks like we are done with this day. We probably have some more supports, so let's save and finish up with supports. You have to wait until after the war ends. I already have S support with Claude? Wow!
What's on your mind, Ingrid? Actually, if it's something troublesome, can it wait a bit? I am positively exhausted today, so I was gonna turn in early. Don't you try to stop me, you hear?
The sun just barely dipped below the horizon, yet you're already preparing for bed?
Rising with the dawn and setting with the sun. Isn't that how a life is meant to be lived?
I'm almost certain you have never been awake at sunrise, Claude.
How would you know that? You haven't been peeking into my room every morning, right? I'll have you know I like to rise early for my daily meditation.
Uh-huh, sure. And I've decided to quit my pursuit of knighthood. At least try to make your excuses more believable. And that yawn just now. You didn't even bother covering your gaping mouth. One would never know you're of noble birth with how you conduct yourself.
You need to relax, Ingrid. Deep breaths, okay? A yawn can't hurt, I swear it. Freely, you'd better get a hold on that attitude of yours. Otherwise, that pretty face is gonna get all twisted up with angry lines. Guys don't like gals who are always griping at them. Try a smile every now and then. Here, let's practice. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
You're actually telling me to smile more, aren't you? How common? Since you're so insistent upon telling me what my face should be doing, perhaps my blade can restructure your face with a more permanent smile. All jokes aside, are you not a leader? As a leader, you should set a shining example. A position such as yours comes with responsibilities. See that you consider them more carefully in the future.
Yeesh.
And just how long do you plan on lounging about yawning like a slob? At least lounge in your own quarters.
Okay.
Honestly, some people...
Wow, somebody needs to teach that girl to lighten up.
Who else? Shamir.
Ha! Huh. Not bad.
You're quite skilled.
Shamir, what a rare treat for you to start a conversation for a change.
Is it?
It's not possible you came to ask for my help with something. Could it be you want to become closer friends?
Don't flatter yourself.
That's cruel. You could have at least hesitated a beat before answering.
Last we spoke, you were questioning whether or not you belong here.
You remember that, do you? Well, yes, I do think this is where I belong. For now. I have things that I want to achieve, and I can only do that by staying right where I am. That said, once I've done what I'm here to do, it's hard to say whether I'll stay or leave. I might end up searching for another place to belong.
That is true for most people. Life would be tedious if we knew what lies ahead. Whether or not you belong in a place can change at any time. As soon as you settle in somewhere new, you begin to question your decision.
That's true. I guess trying things out and searching for our own path is what life is about. And both of our paths have led us here. This is where we belong right now. Even if it's just a temporary coincidence, we should cherish it while it lasts.
What are you going on about now?
I'm just saying we should make the most of this time we have together, since we don't know how long it'll last. Once it's gone, it might never come back. Right?
Is this your sad attempt at flirting? I will admit, you're an interesting one.
Catherine's working hard. I guess even the strongest fighters can't neglect their training. At it again? Or is she still at it?
Oh, a spectator. If you want to ogle, you ought to be a little less conspicuous.
Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just passing by. I couldn't help but wonder though, have you been training all this time?
Yes, I'm simulating prolonged combat. Fighting for a long time requires a whole different set of skills. If you can't handle it in training, you'll certainly be doomed against the real thing.
I can't even imagine having what it takes to keep that up for so long.
You've been in your share of battles. I'm sure you have some sense of what it takes. A brutal, protracted clash in open marshland, neither side retreating. In that situation, what will you do? Your survival depends on decisions you make in the moment.
I see why you're so successful.
Most importantly, don't give up. Don't start thinking about how you might lose or might die. Focus on surviving, on winning.
You're right. I've been narrow-minded. I had decided, since I don't have a crest and can't use relics, that I'm powerless against someone like you. But that's wrong. I'm not helpless. Not as long as I'm breathing and on my feet. So, the first thing I'm going to do is learn how to beat you. When you're unarmed, at least.
That's the spirit, Leonie. Though I'm not planning on losing either, you know.
Good. I hope you're ready, because I'm going to train even harder than you.
You remind me of myself when I was young. I would become so angry at my own weakness. I feel strangely nostalgic seeing that same anger in you. Huh? Where'd that girl go?
We start tomorrow.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to perform an opera in the cathedral.
We are?
Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers.
I see. What's it about?
Classic opera fare. A tragic love story. A princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But our princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders. And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That's quite a story. Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
Me. I was a singer in an opera company, though I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you? I'm asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Please, don't worry if you can't make it. I understand we're doing this on such short notice.
No, it's not that. I just... I struggle with the elegant part of things. I don't really do myself up in elegant clothing and makeup and such.
If fashion's your concern, lady, you're in luck.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you. When it's time, I'll meet you in your room. We'll make you the most beautiful woman in the theater.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Shamir, can I be having your time? There is a thought that is giving me great concern.
Let's hear it, Petra.
If Dagda is ever invading Fodlan again, what will you be doing?
I'd join the army of Dagda. I'd lay waste to Fodlan and return to my homeland.
If that is the truth, then I am having one more question for you. If that was happening, and all of us were fighting for Fodlan, would you be fighting us too?
Of course. You expect me to die for you? You should be prepared to do the same. Your homeland would likely join Dagda.
So, that is your truth?
Maybe. If you'd asked me 5 years ago.
Hmm?
I've been a mercenary since childhood. Always fighting for a bounty. If my allies didn't pay, I'd side with the enemy. It's why I became a sniper. Easier to dispose of anyone with a reward on their head. It's also why I joined the Knights of Seros. I owed them a debt, but that's all changed.
You are not fighting for money now?
That's right. When I see everyone fighting for Fodlan, I feel inclined to help. I won't die for the cause, but I will protect everyone. If the army of Dagda engaged you, I'd fight at your side.
Hearing that is it gives me great joy. Until the war is finished, let us fight together.
Very interesting.
Good work. Should we call it a day?
Thank you. Yes, let's. Catherine, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Let me guess. You're going to ask why you're so bad at predicting my attacks.
When I expect an attack from above, you surprise me from below. When I expect a jab, I get a sweep. You seem to anticipate my anticipation.
It's probably because you're a straightforward, honest person. You're reading my movements and trying to calculate what I'll do next.
That has always seemed the most sound strategy when engaging in combat, yes.
Right. Well, I take that anticipation and turn it against you. I use my eyes and the tilt of my sword to mislead you. Catching your opponent off guard is the trick to staying alive in combat. You've got to keep yourself alive if you want to protect Lady Rhea, right?
Your dedication to Lady Rhea's safety is truly inspiring, Catherine.
You flatter me.
My dream is to become a knight and protect my king, no matter the cost. There is no greater purpose I can serve. Although your fealty is sworn to Lady Rhea, you are the ideal knight I aspire to be.
Admire me to your heart's content, but I'm...
Catherine, I'd be honored if you would make me your squire.
My what now? Oh, you're far too straight-laced to be my squire.
However you might judge me, I'm quite serious about this.
All right then, why not? Let's start by teaching you how to flirt with handsome men.
What?
Pardon me? That can't possibly be where you want to start.
Nah, I was just kidding. I wish I knew how to flirt with handsome men. Instead, let's teach you to lighten up.
Ah, understood.
Okay, that was pretty good. I think we're all done with all the supports. Kind of been going on for a little while. So I guess next time we'll do instruction, then we'll do 2 quests, another instruction, and then we'll be at the end of the month's mission. Which I don't even actually know what the mission is. Is there a way we could check? To restore the monastery. That doesn't really seem like a battle, but maybe it is. Who knows? Either way, it's gonna be the end of this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.